si esto es en vivo, no sé si en vivo. ¿Se pone en vivo o no vivo? ¿Vivo o no vivo? Información sobre la ubicación de Sean Hopton. A ver si hablamos, ¿no? No sé. Con este no hablamos, yo creo.
You again. What do you want?
Ah, sí, con este gilipollas sí, vamos. Sobre el hombre que...
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth.
No, tengo que decir.
What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Edwina cree que eres...
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
O sea que no.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Porque he visto por casualidad que un trofeo que sí que no hay... que matar a nadie, pero pone que no es modo historia, lo que no entiendo es eso, es modo más rey. Contigo ya hemos hablado, pendejo. Robar. Carta de presentación. Carta de presentación. Carta de presentación. Aquí, carta de presentación. Hola, Frank. ¿Cómo estás, viejo amigo? Me encantó verte la semana pasada, pero la próxima vez déjame pagar alguna ronda. Espero que todo vaya bien por esa parte de la ciudad. Aquí, en tu viejo vecindario, la situación se está agravando. Clay se vuelve más y más violento cada día y solo piensa en expandirse. Aunque por lo visto hay nuevos jugadores en la partida que tratan de disputarnos el territorio. Me temo que no pinta demasiado bien para la West Boys. Así que pensé lo que me dijiste cuando nos vimos, que jamás te arrepentiste de dejar la banda. Que lo único que te arrepentías era de no poder volver a pisar Essen. Para evitar una buena paliza o peor. Pues bien, ten por seguro que contarás con mi protección si decides pasar por aquí algún día. A lo mejor podríamos volver a hablar de nuestras oportunidades y trabajo, ¿no? Ya sabes que siempre que se han dado bien los números y así que necesitarás un contable para tu empresa. Bueno, ya lo iremos concretando, ¿de acuerdo? Dale recuerdos a tu esposa de mi parte. Larga vida a los W, bebé, amigo, Bubi, Divi. Ajá, este de ayuda, ¿no? Es una vergüenza de el bot ha intentado buscar un trabajo para dejarlo. ¡Oh! Quiere dejarlo. Sin vergüenza quiere dejarlo, ¿eh? Vamos, se pasa una paliza y ya está. Vamos a ver que vamos a acabar, ¿no? Vamos a acabar más. Una gente con la que charlar aquí en esta ciudad amorosa. Un ha olvidado el cadáver este del bar.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Vampire.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton,
Oh,
vampire
no,
hunter extraordinaire and
vampiros.
warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Londres.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
El chavote cree que Jack Gilligan asesina por vampiros. Interesante información sobre su trabajo.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Investigación abierta. Poner carteles de vampiros.
How do you identify a vampire?
No se reconoce, ¿eh?
They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever
digamos que
killed
invitan.
one of these creatures? Yourself?
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Saber de trabajo. Ahí, vale. Y preguntas personales. La guardia de Prydwell.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewood?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really?
Pues con la información.
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Hampton. Es el cura. Ah, claro, es el cura. Coño, es el cura vampiro. La que estamos buscando es al curita. Me pinta, y el nivel 6 de esto, de la mente, así que tenía que ser un vampirillo cura. Sacerdote abusó de 5 cuando era niño.
Maybe at least you...
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a
Ya habla con
bartender
él.
and good
No,
judge
al
of
camarero,
character.
pensé que era el otro.
If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye.
La marinerita, te dice por aquí. Está la marinerita.
Go outside.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this...
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
¿Puedo hacer algo?
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Llave del almacén. Vamos a ver. Este tío está sano. De nivel 3. No, de momento,
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock.
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like
No,
to
sí, ya
gossip,
sabemos.
but I heard that the sad
No
saint
preguntes.
was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. Would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Ah, ya hemos sacado otra información. El sacerdote. No, Sim fue abandonado en un orfanato católico cuando no era más que un bebé. Vaya. Debo encontrarlo cuanto
The
antes.
important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a
I should
time.
just run as far away from this place as I can.
Hola, marinerita. La última vez que hablamos no
Well,
me
I
hiciste poco
never.
caso.
That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
O sea, es
What
como-
can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Sabrina, a ver. Cree que los muelles son un barrio peligroso y no se siente segura. Bueno, se
If you're
marchó.
uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I got responsibilities. And it's not like I got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
Sobre
This
esto.
place seems how shall I put it? Very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
¿El bar es un territorio
So
neutral?
this bar is
Me han dicho que
neutral
sí.
territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Preguntas personales. ¿De dónde es usted?
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
No, es una buena marinerita. No era justo por el color de piel. Siento haberla preocupado.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
Hasta el cura también se ríe de ti. Ya sabemos lo del cura, así que no
Goodbye,
necesitamos
Miss
más información. Sabemos que está ahí, el curilla. Está cureando en su cureado.
Clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go
No
outside.
podemos hablar aquí, no tiene nada. Robar. Vamos a subir
I
a
hope I
robar
live
algo.
long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
¿Este dónde estaba el tipo este?
Cool Jack. He
¿Qué
didn't
tiene?
this.
Esa habitación, esto está cerrado, que sí. Ah, no, está bien. No, conmigo. A ver, pues entonces vámonos hacia... Para eso tenemos que dar la vuelta por aquí arriba. Voy por aquí.
As likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Espérate, vamos a intentar ver si podemos cruzar, si tiene que dar toda la vuelta. No, no pasamos por aquí.
Cool Jack.
A ratitos,
He didn't
cabrones.
deserve this.
Sois unos putos cabrones. Y tú estás aquí. Digo, no he hablado.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Ah,
Don't
sí,
take
el
it
que estaba
personally.
borracho.
I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living?
I drink. I drink in the morning
Se
and
viene
at
un borracho
noon.
24
I drink
horas
at
al día.
night. And then I drink some more.
¿Por qué bebe tanto?
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer
Tiene que estar
dying
enfermo seguro.
slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad.
That's because
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at
Mira,
night.
voy a repetir lo mismo. Está agotado, claro que sí, podemos curarle. Y incluso nos lo podemos zampar, Hay un pringao.
Is there anything in...
How dare you say such a thing?
No reason at all?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good. Why?
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Una investigación. Algo que le guste de este
Is there
distrito.
anything in particular?
How dare you say such a thing?
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Si ya
Another
hemos hablado
time.
de esto. Tras preguntas personales. Dejó de haberse sentido debe de haberse tenido algún sueño.
Surely you must...
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the...
Sounds like you were...
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
De joven Dyson que era un anarquista radical convencido.
Do you really think...
No, I believe we all can choose to make...
Hábleme de su juventud anarquista.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't...
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
¿Y no puede darse una revolución sin
Do
sangre?
you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Vale, ahora ya podemos curarle.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical...
Yes. I feel...
Take this, then. And...
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only...
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Boys get what's coming to them.
Pues ya hemos hablado con el equipo este, que aparece aquí random. Vigilancia muy vigilosa, dejando ahí la luz al lado del muerto y mirando nada más.
Now everything seems under control, more or less.
Sí que puedo. Ahí está el... Muy bien. Está... Es por allí. Espérate. Verdugo de Prado en fuego. Ya me ha visto. Hijo de puta.
Lively! It's on to us! It's one of them!
Dadme cositas. Es información, tu jefe te necesita. Alístate hoy mismo.
It's locked.
El tren. Un tren pasa por aquí. Está haciendo cosas de trenes. Interesante historia. Se nos murió el Señor. Que nos parmó bien parmada. Que no está emparmado. Es por ahí, ¿no? Vamos a ir a esta puerta. Según que hay una tajita de los buenos. Whitechapel, un atajo con Whitechapel podría ser. Hola señores, he venido a haceros una visita muy interesante. De tornillo, más dinero por aquí, chelines para aquí, chelines por allá. Vamos a chelines. Por ahí. ¿Dónde puede haber por aquí? No es. Al buen marinerito que por aquí no es. Por aquí arriba. Buen marinerito. ¿Qué?
Die, vermin! Vampire! Die, vermin! God walks with
¡Hijo de puta! ¡Ahora sí, hijo de puta! Vamos a cargar. Hay mucho marinerito suelto, ¿eh? Demasiado marinerito. Demasiado. Ratas por los suelos que podamos alimentarnos. Por ahí. Para acá. Un camino que no hemos hecho bien. No es el correcto. Por aquí. Arriba. Hacia el otro lado. A este lado. Ah, pero también está bloqueado. Por ahí. Ah, por aquí, joder. Yo me lo he abierto antes, me pasa que no me iba para otro lado. Era para allá.
It's locked, all right.
Pero el baño estaba cerrado. No sé si era un atajo de otro sitio. Y aquí tenemos nuestro... Muy buena empuñadura, recogida ahí. Qué empuñadura eficaz. Tengo todas las curaciones ahora mismo. Los tratamientos. No vamos a dormir todavía porque vamos a tener enfermar a todo el puto pueblo. Como otra puta ciudad. Y no hay mucho más, vale, no hay mucho. Matón de Pridwell. A ver, tenemos un sinvergüenza.
Turn around. Crush the leech, boys! Piece of shit!
A ver, me están jodiendo y no tengo con qué curarme, cabrones. Me he dado cuenta que hacer la habilidad esa perdemos un trocitín de vida. Mucho, pero algo perdemos. Cabrón. Cabrón, es un puto cabrón. Que me ha atacado y no puedo consentirlo. Perro es un puto cabrón. Va a divertirse. Una moto de un golpe. Bueno, si nos acercamos, sí, vale. ¿En serio?
It ain't human! Kill it!
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
Want some of this? This one's mine! The bloody gripe! Crush the leech, boys!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast. This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
I hear leeches. What's it? It's a killer! Safer places to be than here.
It's locked. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
May I ask what you do?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire...
As I told you, I'm a doctor.
Oh, a doctor.
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still an...
If you have something to say...
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it, and...
I really doubt you ever had to fight for any...
Maldita perraca. ¿Involucrar el movimiento sindical?
You speak of strikes and class enemies.
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays...
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much.
Detalles. Ha perdido dinero del sindicato al que pertenece.
That night, strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia.
I'm looking for...
What is it you want? Does he owe you money?
Well,
No tienen por culo. Porque no quiero matar a nadie, no eres candidata a que te rebanase la vida.
It's locked, all right.
What have we here? Lost your horse, Governor? Or are you just out of your mind?
Esta es la zona de ejercicio del sur, ya está muy bien. ¿Yo puedo hablar? Vamos a contestar más.
You again? What do you want?
Ah, es la misma. Hija de
Well-
puta. Ah, sí, está ahí, llegar esto.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to
Sí, vida en Londres, películas de traje
Is
de
it not
noche.
dangerous?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me
Penado?
about the sun?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Vale.
What
Esta
can you
parte de la
tell me?
ciudad.
He may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
¿Crees que debería marcharme?
You really think?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
¿Qué peligros hay por aquí?
Which
Ah,
local
cállate.
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunk.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Vidas personales. Nada.
I'm looking for Sean.
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum, man.
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is...
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Pero ten en cuenta si tú estás, si te tengo que curar o no.
glad...
Está sana y
Goodbye,
podemos
Miss
procurarla
Paxton.
si quisiésemos.
This Seymour...
Otro chelín, ándale. Ándale, güey, ándale. Plegaria escrita a mano. ¿Por qué coño no me deja abrirla? Señor, esta es mi plegaria por mi querida madre, Gertrude Paxson, que ahora espera a sus hijas en el cielo. Hasta que ese día llegue, te doy las gracias por ayudarme a empezar el día y sobrevivir en la más honesta modestia y pobreza. Por favor, protege al bueno del señor Hampton, que nos deja pasar la noche en su refugio. Pido humildemente tu perdón por el rencor que le guardo a mi hermana Giselle tras la muerte de nuestra madre. Que Dios la bendiga. Gracias, Señor, por escuchar mis plegarias. Lottie Paxson, con la que acabamos de hablar. Lottie y su hermana Giselle Paxson son pobres y no tienen casa desde la muerte de su madre. Oh, eres tú el cura, ¿no? ¿Eres el cura? First legado. Joder, otra vez. Perdóname Dios, por lo que voy a confesar, a veces desearía no haber evitado que Dyson Delaney se ahogase cuando caí en el canal. Ya está, lo he dicho. Por favor, Señor, perdóname, soy un humilde pecador. Es posible que Dyson sea el caso más frustrante al que me he enfrentado desde que abrí mi refugio nocturno en Essen. Durante años he intentado entender por qué me irrita tanto ese hombre. Creo que he descubierto el motivo. Dyson ha dejado de luchar. Para siempre. He conocido a muchos beodos en mi vida. Hombres, mujeres, ricos, pobres, jóvenes y ancianos. He sido testigo de la lucha con sus demonios, su pasado por su culpa y sus...
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Scal, managing
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, Poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close?
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Right, Mum? But it's not been that simple. Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie, tell me about the...
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill. But I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is...
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left.
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Miss...
This Seymour worries me. Perhaps Sean knows something about him.
Your kind's not welcome here, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance?
Goodbye.
Stupid beast!
Shit, that leech is fast!
It's on him! Murderous bastard!
Pero un perro que maté, mataperros me llamaron. Puede que haya un pasillero, ¿no? Esto no se puede abrir.
I cannot enter.
¿Cómo se abría esa mierda así de puertas y cofres cerrados?
That doesn't work.
No funciona.
That doesn't work.
Bueno,
That doesn't work.
aquí estoy, toca el timbre.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work.
Puzzle, primer puzzle en este juego. Marinero. Pero no funciona, ¿eh? Me da un poco de... Este sí está cerrado. Ah, ya sé por qué. Pero entonces, ¿cómo lo...? Un buen disparazo. Modificar. ¿Me deja cambiar por qué? Modificar detalles. Me la deja quitar, ¿por qué? No puedo quitar otra cosa para disparar ahí. está aquí por la... No. No, 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 no. Aquí podemos ir entonces. Tenemos... ¿Qué parece estar aquí? No, pero eso no le podemos dar. Claro, si estoy disparado se va a romperlo, no podemos romperlo. Si llega ahí, pero claro, usar los barriles.
That doesn't work. 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 That doesn't work.
Explorar las alcantarillas. Pero... no lo puedo creer. Coño, no pide, claro, no puedo... Una escopeta, la escopeta, vamos a probar la escopeta. Quitamos esto, nos ponemos la escopeta, no pausa.
That gate should shut properly now.
No sé lo que he hecho, pero ahora debería de cerrarse bien. Manda huevazo del desarrollador, ¿eh? desaparecido ya los barriles. O sea, se pone esta escopeta. Espetan las estas. Espetan las estas. Vamos a ir explorando. Buen puzzle, primer puzzle de Vampyr resuelto. Unas ratas deliciosas. Mis ratas para alimentarse. Unas ratas. No tiene nada. ¡Ah, alimento de ratas! ¡Dame ratas! ¡Delicioso! Rico, rico y consumidento. Podría pasar algo. Veis a mí arrastrándose por ahí.
It's locked, all right.
Solo se abre del otro lado. Cinemática. Symbol de los vampiros. ¡Ah, nuestro amigo! Joder, puta eso. Cojonaste ya te has metido aquí.
Maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again? The one they call the sewer dog?
Hold your tongue, new boy, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of
Jefe.
lucidity.
Buena conversación.
Learn to respect the laws of
Jefe.
Ascalon.
Hijo de puta. Tengo mi truco, arma truco.
Power you cannot comprehend. Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name. I shall snap your brittle bones, newborn.
Hijo de perrilla, hijo de perrilla.
Thine shall be a fair skull.
No, huye de esa puta mierda. ¡No me mates, putero! No me jodas, que me estoy curando todo el rato, coño. Joder, que vamos a curarme.
Foolish Ekon. Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary.
Maldito Fergal de los cojones.
Slow as a snail.
Encima me da, tío, de tío.
I shall crush you. Down, stay down.
Cappuccín de la vida moderna. Que me mata, que me mata. Pero si estoy activando. Ahora sí, cúrate. Buen momento para curarte.
Found your death in me.
Vale, cúrate, cúrate.
I shall crush you. Your blood is now mine.
Ahora sí, toma ya, Blue. ¿Quién eres tú? Derrota a la criatura. Derrota a Fergal. Seguimos esquivando las alcantarillas. La puerta está abierta. Pues no, resulta que pronto, o sea, debe ser pronto este tipo, ¿no?
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Uno, no, dos. El que ha escapado y más tú, que la has matado. De 1200 de experiencia. Se ve mucha cosa, no he hecho nada de momento, ¿eh? No hay nada aquí. Hostia, aquí no he llegado.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
No podemos hacer la misión esa de
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
Uy, ¿estos vampiros? Territorio de los Skulls en las alcantarillas. Hostia, las alcantarillas es otra zona más que no tenía contado yo con ella. Pero claro, aquí no se muere, no se ponen enfermos, ¿no? Aquí nos faltan 3, 4, 5 personas. falta uno. Tenemos todos. La punta de palmar.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you.
Gran secreto tiene aquí el tío de
If you must
Cuella,
know, they call me Old
La vieja
Bridget,
Bridget.
and this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Egon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
¿Quién es esa criatura que la
Why
atacó?
was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
¿Qué es Fergal?
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Egon or a Scout.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
¿Usted quién San dijo que debería encontrar?
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Podría ser un asesino.
The guard of Prewan is hunting him. He is suspected of murder.
The Scars have always been hunted by humans and vampires alike. I teach them how to survive against the odds.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before.
La que supuestamente estaba muerta, ¿no?
She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Madre mía, los vampirinos estos. Madre mía, un refugio de vampirinos.
Keep your distance, Echo. Keep your distance, Echo. Keep your distance, Echo. Keep your distance, Echo.
Ya me ha quedado claro, sin vergüenza.
Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant.
Dejó salir y es muy desagradable. No sé desagradable si escucho los gilipolleces.
Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. We're at your mercy. Will you end us? We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Vaya gente.
Your place is not here.
Pero robar sí en mi lugar. ¡Ja! ¡Ja! No puedes negar. ¿No tienes conversación?
We're at your mercy. Will you end
Ah,
us?
te compartes frase con otro. Anda, qué vergüenza, tío.
Your smell is enticing. How rude. I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time. How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Carta. Supremacía de los Econs. Supremacía de los Econs. No resulta una coincidencia que los Econs sea el enemigo más extraordinario y numeroso de todos los vampiros. Los Econs constituyen la verdadera aristocracia de los inmortales, y si me permite decirlo, son los únicos capaces de aguantar en la cima de la cadena alimentaria. Allá donde fui, tan solo conocía a Econs liderando las sociedades mortales e inmortales. Los Econs son más humanos e inteligentes, educados que todos los vampiros. No me malinterpretéis, no tengo nada en contra de las especies más exóticas, como los buscado, con los que compartimos el don de la inmortalidad. La mayoría de ellos han de demostrar ser útiles si se les dirige correctamente hacia un objetivo claro. Pero les falta el rasgo más importante de todos, la capacidad de mezclarse con los mortales sin ser detectados. Por tanto, el Club Ascalon no solo aceptará a Econs de la más alta estirpe como miembros del círculo más allegado. En función de las circunstancias, los buscados podrían ser admitidos como perros de pelea o sabuesos de caza, siempre que obedezcan nuestras leyes. Por suerte, estos parientes inferiores poseen una tendencia natural a someterse y obedecer a sus maestros. De la ley de Ascalon, de Lord Redgrave.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Ostras, es que se la llevó el tío este aquí para protegerla, entonces, imagino. ¿Cómo se encuentra?
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. Oh, my body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't...
Does the pain...
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time...
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with...
It's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet.
¿Por qué ha venido hasta aquí?
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Pues será la queja Bridget.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and...
¿Qué quedarse aquí?
So you desire...
Yes, I'm with my own kind. But...
Tengo una pregunta
I have a
importante.
question of the utmost importance.
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well, then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
Yo no soy ningún Scar, somos muertos vivientes, sí.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no
Una
longer
vampiresa.
pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Las sombras. ¿Quién era el hombre ¿Quién era el hombre que asesinaron?
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
No me
You
mientas.
sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone...
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I...
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire?
Para que tenemos nosotros,
Did
¿no?
Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Interesante. Me abren unas sombras, como nosotros también, una especie de ser. Creador, o el que nos mordió. Vuelve al refugio de San Hampton y...
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
¿Por qué viven aquí?
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth of vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
¿De qué se
What are
esconden?
you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
¿Por qué no me toman la
Why
zona?
don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen. The Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
¿Quién es
Your
usted?
diction, your words.
True. I'm not like...
De acuerdo.
You were once someone else.
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon. But it will remain mine.
Ah, qué simpática. ¿Puedo hacer algo por vosotros?
Can I be...
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Está hecho. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan escondiéndose aquí?
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she's a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Egon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget.
Se convertido en un vampirino, ¿eh? Ya tenemos dos vampirinos más, la vieja y el cura, ¿eh? Madre mía. Y aquí habrá un viaje rápido, no viaje rápido, un atajo o algo. Para volver. ¿Por aquí para dónde he venido? No, porque esta habitación de la vieja. Pero que vamos a salir por aquí, sí. Si es que se puede salir por aquí, claro. Espérate, ¿y esto es aquí? ¿Qué está haciendo?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Oh, really? We'll go investigate.
I beg you.
I said go.
Deje tranquilo, hijo de puta. No, este que... Randy, este hay que espiarle. Perdida. ¿Perdida? ¿Qué es de perdida? No hace nada. Vamos a ver otra vez con él.
Sir, you have no idea what could happen.
For fuck's sake, do I have to punch you?
It's my duty to insist.
I'm safe here, don't you get it? I'm better...
I see. Well, since you are...
Do you think I'm stupid? The night asylum, the turquoise...
Sano... Hay que averiguar por qué este joven se esconde aquí aterrorizado. ¿Será porque algo habrá hecho, no? Esconderse es porque algo has hecho, ¿no? Me parece a mí.
I cannot enter.
Anda, mira, está la puerta cerrada desde aquí. Todas las puertas están cerradas desde el lado del que estamos yendo. No me lo puedo creer, ahora mismo por donde vayas y donde que hagas. Que te va a decir que, oye, que es que vas por el camino malo, ¿eh? No vas por ahí. Todavía está cerrado, ¿eh?
Keep your distance, Echo.
locked, all right.
Anda. Por donde hemos entrado está la puerta cerrada. Bien, you. Por nuestro querido y amado Cristiano Penaldo. Por favor, sácanos de esta tortura. De esta pesadilla infernal.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Por aquí. Parece que sí. Ese es el camino, como diría Penaldo. Sí. A las flechas nos indican el camino de vuelta, pero hay más cosas que robar. Hay tornillos, grasas y mierdas que recoger.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust. Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages. We're at your mercy. Will you end us? The vampire hunters will never find us here.
Lo que vosotros digáis, ¿sabéis? Otro rollo. Parece que sí que hemos encontrado la forma de salir, ¿no?
It's locked.
¿Habrá forma de hacer que se puedan abrir las cosas? Que me mosquea. Hay cosas que no se pueden
It's
abrir.
locked, all right.
Y han hecho un aperitivo y han dejado la comida tirada en la mesa. Bueno, que ya no es comida, han dejado los cepillos. Buen apetito aquí de la gente.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean,
Así come las
Are you
personas.
eating raw flesh?
Está comiéndose a las personas.
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers.
No chupa sangre, pero se la come. Carne humana.
Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
so, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Pues deja matarle
You
fiscal.
make no distinction between the living and the skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Él va a venir a salvarnos. Cuéntalo, Diego.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
¿Qué debe hacer?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skal now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of His divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
Me gustaría confiar en usted. No le sigo. Se alimenta de cadáveres.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey His will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
Me está poniendo cachondo, se ha puesto cachondo, Chivo expiatorio, trofeo, Decide destino de Sin. Nivel de cautivar. Tito sufrirá las consecuencias de tu... ¡Sufrirá! De com... Ya, esto no va a ser una buena decisión, ¿eh? Por hacer algo que es supuestamente bueno, nos han quitado experiencia y encima dice que vamos a sufrir las consecuencias de nuestros actos. Me dicen, bueno, las consecuencias de tus actos, no, sufrirás. Te lanzan un sufrirás las consecuencias. Ahora, la misión nos dice averigua la razón para que fuera... Ah, vale, no, eso es otra historia. Ya, buen apetito aquí, claro, la gente, comer a la gente aquí, los cadáveres. No os mataba, pero ya estaban muertos. Pero llegamos así para comerlo.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Uf. Este cadáver. ¿Qué me cuento de este cadáver?
Good evening, Mr.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance?
Esto debemos saber nada más de aquí. Veo
Did you see what happened?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Why is it that you sound...
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. ¿Qué llevan las manos?
I know this brooch.
Colgante, un broche.
This is my mother's.
¡Ah!
A birthday gift from father.
¿Qué dices? Están jugando con nuestros hombres. No me jodas. Se viene el cuerpo.
29 Pretty Orchard Street.
Cartera de hombre muerto. Una cartera de piel barata encontrada en el cadáver de frente al refugio de Safe Haven. Dentro hay una documentos oficiales de repatriación y desmovilización y dirección de la víctima. Número 29 de Pretty Orchard.
That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
You again?
Did you see what...
No, I didn't.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Es Giselle, esta es la hermana de la otra. Y contigo es la desagradable, ¿no?
Giselle, I know you sleep at Shaunhampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God, to give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Giselle.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The 3 of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry.
You should talk to your sister.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize.
Well...
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man.
You saw nothing?
No. I told you, just that...
A woman scream?
Of course. It was terrifying.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Bueno, pues tenemos que localizar el apartamento del hombre del barrio. El hombre del barrio que ha muerto. Y que lleva una brocha de nuestra madre. La madre del brocha. Volvernos locos. Inculparnos por algo. No es eso. Ah, tienes aquí la de tu felicidad. Aquí tienes un cadáver, tienes aquí a mirar, a observar y a tomar por culo, tío. Así estamos yendo bien. Este es difícil. Ah, sí, coño. No, no es ahí. Me estoy alejando como un desgraciado.
He didn't deserve this.
¿Cómo con el que guarda? Página del diario arrancada. Por apartar la mirada cuando se burlan de mi color. Me odio a mí misma. Por llorar como una niña cuando me insultan. Me odio a mí misma. Por insultarnos a un niño cuando se van. Me odio a mí misma. Por odiar a mis padres. Me odio a mí misma. Por sonreír a los clientes cuando me ponen motes. Me odio a mí misma. Por no haber reunido nunca el valor para decirle a Tom todo lo que siento. Me odio a mí mismo. Esta es la cámara. Ahí está, me cabéis. Juntos veo sentimientos hacia su jefe Tom Watts. ¿Qué temario con Tom Watts? ¿Qué temario del bueno? ¿Qué temario del bueno? No sé, vamos a dar toda la vuelta estúpida. Hombre, si te hace feliz. Coño. Sí, es por acá, que estoy es la I, claro. Estoy pendiente de esto, no que es la I, coño, es la I. Estamos todo el rato aquí, vamos a puta madre, es más caro. Pasa que por ahí no podemos cruzar ahora mismo, ¿no? Vamos adelante en el puente. ¿Qué coño no has cogido a...? Que tenías lo de chuparle a sangre y curarte, desgraciado. Desgraciado de la vida, tío. ¿Qué cojones me estoy yendo? Capaz de... Puente, cruza el puente. No, ¿qué haces? Por aquí tiene que ser. ¿Esto se puede abrir de alguna manera?
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Ay, creo que hemos jodido algún atajo. No hemos abierto algún atajo y estamos dando vueltas aquí.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there
Abierto
for
de par en
me?
par esto, no tiene ni puertas ni nada.
There's been a fight here.
Tiene buen opio, ahí, Bueno, tenía. Esta. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Cómo se ve bien? Ah, con el que hemos llegado a la casa y nos han... No, vale, esto no es hemos ido por aquí, hemos subido por la ventana. Rastro de sangre por aquí. El rastro de sangre se pierde aquí, el rastro. Viene por aquí. cerrado, no sé. Vale, también se... Así es una arrastra.
Are you deaf? Leech spotted! Leech spotted! Bloody leech!
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
Mira por aquí. Recluta de Freeway ahí. Recluta ahí. Capellán de Freeway. Acá ese es el que va por la...
Die, vermin! Remember your... Keep going!
Está aquí, hostias. Rosa en la boca. La flor. Su muerte, estado del cuerpo.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. Only a golden watch in her pockets. The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Sí, parece ser que sí, Flor de Mari. No fue marchita y sucia, probablemente sea la misma que había sobre el ataúd de Mary cuando la mató.
I see you.
Coño.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
¿Qué coño es?
What was that?
Ay, ay, te estoy viendo, hija de puta.
I won't let you escape.
Sigue a la sombra.
You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered.
¿En serio?
I can still sense a presence.
Come to me.
O sea, 5.700 de experiencia ya, ¿eh?
You!
El cura.
What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your
La
Christ.
madre.
Mary, is it really you?
Ana.
Oh, it's me,
Vampiresa.
right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this
La
nasty
hermana.
hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Fuerte.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son.
Mary, wait.
No!
I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to
Tiene la
reason,
madre,
Jonathan. But
cabrona.
before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
Pero no tienes el mordisco en el cuello, ¿eh?
Mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary.
Joder, vamos a intentar pasar ya ahora.
Don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
No. No, no, no quiero, no quiero. No me jodas, juego. Hijo de puta, juego, no me hagas esto. No quería pegarme con la hermana. Y podemos morder al cura. Ay, hija de puta, no quería.
What have you done?
Joder, no quería, cabrón de juego. No, no mates al cura. Nos ha matado. No hay más remedio, tío. Va. Pero que haya una última opción de convencerla. Tenemos que subir el nivel, Tenemos que subir el nivel porque... Es que me da miedo porque se muera la gente. Siempre puede morir la gente cuando vuelves a otra noche, que se ponga más enfermos y la palme.
You left me to kiss me again, sweet brother. You've spared the precious nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. What have you done? Cleanse with me your blood, priest.
¡No, deja al cura! Y se cura, mata al cura para curarse, que hija de puta.
Abomination. Come to me, Jonathan. You've killed me, brother.
Pero, ¿por qué le doy yo y me da ella encima, ¿sabes?
Rest in peace, monster. You left me to rot in this grave.
En serio, estoy haciendo el ataque ese. Estoy haciendo ese ataque y ella me revienta. El mando ya. El jefe se las trae, nuestra hermanita, ¿eh? Tiene malas pulgas la hermana, ¿eh? Tenemos que marcar a la cura antes de que lo mate ella y se cure.
Kill him. Rest in peace, monster.
Coño, me ha pillado esa puta mierda. ¡Hostia puta! Hay que subir el nivel, porque es que nos pega ahí una paliza. Está pegando una paliza. Bueno, hemos pasado de yo ya vine y ya vengo. Ahora ya no, ya vengo. Ya no hay ya vine, ya vengo.
In the name of Christ, someone help!
Kinslayer!
¡Cojones! vas, atacas, haces el ataque, pero pierdes vida tú porque te da ella siempre. ¿Tú cómo lo haces? Pero atacas, no es que atacas, pierdes vida tú. Pierdes vida tú, ya está. No me gusta que empiezas con la sangre baja, como estás en el combate que te han matado, pero vas al combate, ¡oh! Y empiezas de cero. Eso sí que empieza de cero y se resetea. Pero la sangre, bueno, lo que tengas ahí de sangre, no, eso no. Si te quedas con poco o con nada, te quedas con poco o con nada, pero el combate se resetea al cero, al 100%. Así que así es un poco cuestionable. Eso sí que tendrías que no lo
Jonathan killed him. Revel in your true nature. Kiss me again.
Lo hago para que no lo haga ella, ¿sabes? Básicamente. ¿Cómo es posible?
Abomination. What have you done? Kinslayer! You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Rest in peace, monster.
¡Eh! ¿Qué haces, loca? Sale ahí, coño.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Sale ahí, sale ahí.
You've killed me, brother.
Oye, si es que, o te quedas sin energía, estás tanto sin energía, o qué cojones haces, juego.
Rest in peace, monster.
Sale ahí, sale ahí. Oye, no es posible, te has pillado toda esa mierda. Oye, juego, a ver, desarrolladora. Joder, ¿en serio? Si es que estás esquivando. Y de esquivar. En todo ese rato de esquivar. ¿Dónde metemos atacar? ¿Dónde? El trato es esquivar. ¿Atacar? ¿Dónde lo metemos? Porque el momento en el que ataco, A, fallo, y B, me revienta. O con la mierda esa que explota, o con sus golpes. La forma más absurda de... Pues sí. Si no te dan opciones a curarte tampoco, ni a curarte tampoco, curarte y atacar, ¿no? Esquivar. Está todo el rato sin energía. Así es el combate. Resumen del combate que nos va a tocar a
Abomination.
What have you done?
Va por el cura, ¿no? ¡Coño! ¡Qué bien! Le da el botón de esquivar. Y señoras y señores, no se ha movido y le ha atacado y le ha quitado un montón de vida. Así es, y así se lo hemos contado. Esquivas y esquivas, 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 esquivas. Recibes daño. Esquivas, recibes daño. Me encanta cuando tú esquivas, te revienta, esquivas, te mata, esquivas, no vale para nada. ¿De qué sirve esquivar? ¿De qué sirve una mecánica que te permite evadir el golpe del enemigo? Para nada. No soy de arma la pistola, pero fácil, que pon la pistola no puedo equipar esto. Lo que no me queda claro es si he estado en manos. ¿No puedo equipar otra cosa? Con esto sí puedo equipar otra cosa. Ahora sí, vale, ahora sí. ¡Hola! Buenas tardes, juego. Buenas tardes, juegos desarrolladores. Muy buenas tardes, desarrolladores. A ver si queréis. No, me parece que no quiere que funcione. No funciona, tío. Me van a obligar a subir de nivel, me van a obligar. Pensé que después de esto hubiese una buena opción subir de nivel, pero no. Va a ser obligatorio subir de nivel. ¿Por qué? Para que se enferme la gente, se muera y todo mucho más. Para eso. Eso de buen intento ha sido bastante bueno, ¿eh? ¡Anda! 8 años luz, señores y señores, 8 años luz y te golpea. Enhorabuena, desarrolladores. Desarrolladores.
You left me to rot.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Resistido, qué hija de puta.
Rest in peace, monster. Abomination.
Hija de puta. Es la hermana, pero me estás dando un por culo, hija de Putin. No he atacado al cura, No quiero matar al cura porque me va a contar con que lo he matado.
You've spared the precious nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. You killed me, brother. Come to me, Jonathan.
O sea, muy pequeña. Hija de puta.
Abomination.
Abomination, tú también, eres el mismo que yo, así que no me jodas. El cura sigue aguantando.
Give me your blood.
No, vamos a matar al cura. No, y se ha curado. Bueno, pues ya hay que volver a resetear el combate.
Kiss me again.
Sí, claro, que me pille todo. Claro, está todo lleno de mierdas de estas. Empezamos con los desarrollos de puta pena.
What have you done?
Es que no, mira, aquí en el mando hay unos botones, son unas flechitas, un triángulo, un círculo, un cuadrado, una X, pero no hay ningún botón que ponga aplausos. Esto es lleno de mierdas de esas, coño. Ya, esto ya es el festival del desarrollador que no sabía qué hacer para joderte y hacer todo gratis. Es alucinante. 47 millones de minutos de combate para que ya se instacure. Es que no quiero morderles porque al final me va a contar como que lo he matado. Vamos a ver. Vamos a morderle y ya está. Parece que ya no se cure, hija de puta barata. Cuando dejamos que se cure es cuando más agresiva se pone.
What have you done? You've killed me, brother! Rest in peace, monster. Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. You left me to rot in this grave! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Abomination! You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary. Come to me, Jonathan. Kingslayer!
Ya estamos. ¡Coño!
You left me to rot in this grave. What have you done?
Y claro, me tiene que pillar. Vamos, vamos, claro que sí, desarrollador. Vamos, que sí, hombre, que sí.
Abomination.
Eso es tu puta abominación. Abominación es el desarrollador que ha hecho esto. Un mojón.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Venga, le golpeaste resistencia de bien, de bien,
Rest in peace, monster. Kiss me again, sweet brother. I'll make you kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton. What have you done?
No, estamos jodidos,
Kiss me again, brother.
Puta. Me mata, estamos muertos. Podemos matar con esto, mira que la puedo matar con esto. O sea, que si... O casi la matamos, pero joder, dice... A empezar de puto cero. Bien. No me han derrotado, me han hecho una estafa. Ah, está. Así ha contado. Ha contado al final.
Brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
Hostias. Pues sí que le hemos matado al final. Nos hemos matado, pero ha permanecido la...
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages.
Ah, se está clavando.
No dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
At last, I can forgive you.
O sea, lo que pasa es que básicamente la hemos matado, al fin, nos ha matado a la vez. Pues hemos muerto y por resulta la partida se ha guardado. Entonces, por eso hemos conseguido hacerlo. Viendo hacia atrás, ¿sabes? Está dando hacia adelante. Quería matar al cura, tío, pero es que era o matar al cura o ya se regeneraba la vida y a tomar por culo todo. Ave María. Derrota a Mary. Unas noches más tarde, eso significa que se ha guardado la partida. No, se ha guardado la partida, no, que ha habido más noches y se han muerto más gente.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek hiding in our blood.
Fiebre en aumento. Capítulo 4, vale, lo voy a comentar. 3 horitas de dejar de aquí. Tenemos muestra de sangre concentrada. ¿Qué es? Genera 100 puntos de sangre. No estamos utilizando nada ni creando nada de esto. Quita puntos de sangre distante y 50 puntos en 50 segundos. Tenido 0, Pieza de empuñadura eficaz. Y esta vez para siempre. Las mismas preguntas siguen atormentándome. ¿Esta pesadilla no tiene final? ¿Me estaré acostumbrando a ella? ¿María era el vampiro que me seguía? Pues yo la convertí en un ser inmortal. Pero ¿quién me convirtió a mí? ¿Por qué? ¿Dónde se ha transformado en el hogar de las sombras apostadas con fuerza extraordinaria? Y no con mucho los que puedo llamar aliados. ¿Es Valencia? Continúa dirigiendo el hospital Pembroke a pesar de la crisis sanitaria cada vez más grave. Lady Ashbury continúa dándonos su apoyo financiando las estaciones. Anoche ambos me dejaron solo. Necesitaban concentrarme en la situación. El peligro persiste, puedo sentirlo. Esta noche he recibido una carta de Lady Ashbury. Me ha pedido que vaya a su casa cuanto antes. Quizás sea hora de ponerse en movimiento y dar respuesta a las preguntas que no dejo de hacer. Lee tu correo. Mira, sano. Mira. No enfermas aquí, así que hemos subido a sano esto de aquí. Estable. Vamos a este tío aquí. Este está muerto casi.
Buenas noches, chapa.
Hola, doctor. Acabas de
Paso
venir.
para dejar mi apoyo.
Ah, mira, iba a decir que ya me iba a ir.
Espero que estés bien.
Muchas gracias, doctor. No, yo estaba a punto de irme ya. Llevamos ya 3 horas justo, no, poco más de 3 horas. Así que vamos a dejarlo ya por aquí. Muchas gracias, doctor. Este está estable. Estable, sano.
Bueno, iba a estar un poco, pero mi gozo en un pozo, jaja.
Ah, yo te pasabas a saludar, entonces he dado por hecho que ibas hasta... nada, eso. Saludar y ya está. Tengo 8000 de experiencia.
Pues gran directo, seguro.
Seguro, que si gran directo, si no has estado, no sabes si es gran directo.
Un buen jueves, corazón rojo.
No es doctora jefaza, que lo sepa, doctora. Una tremenda jefa. Había sobrevivido de momento. Eso lo dejamos para el próximo día, así que nos vamos, nos despedimos. Buenas noches, doctor, gracias por pasarte. Esta otra. El mister, nos vemos.